Do you wish you had a crystal ball and could see the future? And really every business owner would love to be able to predict the future, right? I mean, just think about all the opportunities that you'd see and what you could do differently today, right? And well, while it's the last week of 2022, this past week I've actually been reading a lot about what's happened over the last couple of years, what the changes have been, what the big changes have been in business, what the trends are, what we've seen over the last few years, and what's been happening. And so how can we use these trends to really predict and plan out what we're going to do for the future? And that's really what I'm going to be talking about today. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on this topic. So please leave your comments below and I'll respond to them. So my name is Jacob Curtis and I help quilt shops piece together financial freedom. I'm a CPA and a certified profit first professional and the founder of Curtis Accounting Solutions. So what are some of the biggest trends that you've seen in 2022? And here are the top 4 trends that I've seen. Number 1 is e-commerce. Okay, the pandemic really forced this trend on us, but it seems to kind of be sticking. And although e-commerce has really slowed post-pandemic, it's still growing at a modest rate, right? In 2019, e-commerce accounted for only 14% of all retail sales. But in 2023, that's expected to be more than 22%. So pretty big jump over the last couple of years. And the reason for that may be because people are shopping a little bit differently. Instead of going to stores and shopping and going in and out and looking for things, more and more people are actually turning to the internet and browsing the internet to search for and browse for the things they're looking for, right? I like to call this e-shopping, right? Instead of window shopping, maybe you can call it e-window shopping or something. But once they figure out, and when you go online and once they figure out what they actually are looking for, they do one of 2 things. If it's locally sourced, they usually will go out to the store and just buy it. But the other option is that they'll just order it right there online through that company's e-commerce store, which is why it's so important to have a web presence in an e-commerce store. Because I actually end up talking with a lot of quilt shop owners every day, almost every day. And so then they're experiencing this as well. Even at our shop, we've been getting calls and emails that start something like this. I was on your website today, and fill in the blank, right? So how is your web presence? Do you have a website? Do you have an e-commerce store? What about your social media, which is really leading into the second trend that I've seen a lot and have been reading about a lot and seeing that people are using is social media. In a recent study, nearly 80% of people say that the most important group they belong to operates online. And this is causing more and more businesses to use what are called influencers in their social media and their marketing strategies, right? And smaller niche retailers are actually starting to use what's referred to as micro-influencers more and more. And a micro-influencer is just an expert, it is really an expert in a particular niche. And is all about creating amazing and informative content for their loyal audience, right? They typically have fewer followers, between 1,000 and 40,000 followers, and they're not really the big names. They're not celebrities, right? But they're really well known to their communities and who they communicate with and who their audience really is. They're really well known now. And that's why it's so important that you should do your best to find and search them and reach out to them, because they give you an in into your customers. And can be one of the biggest strategies to help you connect with your audience and help promote your products and services. But you've got to have authenticity, and that's actually our third trend is authenticity. People, you and I, we are all looking for real, non-beautified, meaningful, and authentic connections. We humans like to see that businesses show their humanity. We like to know who's behind them, right? We like to see honesty and compassion and humility and even vulnerability, right? We want to care about real, impactful, and authentic issues and stand up and see these companies that stand for more than just making a profit, right? Which really leads into our fourth and final trend, which is purpose. Customers and team members want to be a part of something that is bigger than themselves. They want to be a part of your purpose. They want to know your why, and your purpose defines your why. It is not what or whom, but why. When we connect on the why level, we create loyal and long-lasting relationships and customers. Here at Curtis Accounting Solutions, we believe that having financial freedom helps businesses and business owners fulfill their purpose. It's why we do what we do. Okay, on Monday, January 23rd, I'm actually going to be hosting a free workshop and webinar, and I'd love to see you come. Okay, we'll dive deeper into these topics and these trends, as well as some others, to help you find financial peace in your business. So please click that in the link in my description below to get registered, and I'll see you on Monday the 23rd. So to recap, we need to have an e-commerce site, or at least a website. We need to connect with our customers through authentic social media. We need to be authentic, right? We need to share our purpose with our communities. And and while these trends and this are not really a crystal ball, we can and should use these to kind of predict the future and provide the best possible outcome for us and our customers. So thanks again for watching, and make sure to follow me at Curtis Accounting Solutions on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Again, click the link below to register for my next free webinar. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.